Welp, it's here. The egg program
Egg.
has officially dropped in MLB the Show 25. I hate the egg program.
I offer you a nice egg in this trying time. Yeah, he's got an
egg. All right, let's get into it. The reason I hate the egg program is because they make you do a bunch of and solve all these riddles and find all these hints just for like some mediocre cards that you'll use in your team for maybe 2 weeks. And I gotta be honest, in the past 2 years, I've never completed this program. But in the honor of Easter coming this Sunday, presented by Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
I mean, Jesus.
Oh my God.
God. Holy God.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Christ almighty.
Hey, Christ.
Jesus H. Christ.
We're gonna actually get the egg program done for once in my life. I'll timestamp the hints down below. First, let's look at the cards. I'm already gonna be underwhelmed, I think. Hold up now. Chase Utley, you said? I love that there's a Chase Utley. It looks like he's not a part of the egg program. Thank you, SDS, for not including him in that. Let's see where we can get him. I'm guessing he's the new Chase pack. Yeah, he's the new Chase pack. Is he any good? Personally, I love Chase Utley's swing. He's a great fielder. It's a 91 overall Chase Utley. I mean, I feel like a guy like Chase Utley in this game is only good with something like a 96, 97 overall or above. However, I do like this card. I don't think it's worth a Chase pack. Now, he's got 97 clutch. He's going for 144, which isn't too bad. And I might take a crack at him. Maybe try to get a Chase pack here. Maybe sell off some of the investment cards I put money into. Okay, the egg program looks like it's a bunch of packs. I hate that. This is another reason why I hate the egg program. They fool you into thinking you can get all these cool cards, and then bam, the packs. So here's the packs, okay? The cards in the packs, obviously a great one right off the jump, Jorge Polanco. If you guys don't know about Jorge Polanco, it doesn't even matter. Like, I could hide his attributes right here. I could hide this from you guys, and it would not matter. He is that good with his swing, and every time he gets a card that's even somewhat decent, it plays way above his overall standing, which right here, it's an 89. I guarantee you this plays like a 94 at most. Still, good attributes. 90 power on one side, 85 on the other, and then kind of the same with the contact, 84, 95. Great. 83 clutch is the only thing I wish was a little bit higher. He plays second base, and for how good he is at the plate, I think it's good to put him at second base so you can have another guy who is not a good fielder or even worse fielder at DH. This will be a solid card, and he plays secondary third base. And he's going for 140,000 on the marketplace. Maybe getting a pack isn't a bad idea if you want him, but 50,000 will get you 5 players, and the odds of getting an 89 overall are 1 to 2. Okay, so it's actually not bad odds, and you get 5 of them. That'll help you towards the program. The Premier Pack will have odds of 1 to 4 of getting an 89 overall, 1 to 2 of getting an 87 overall or above, and then 1 to 1 of an 85 overall, which means you're guaranteed to get at least an 85. You get 3 players out of this one for 25,000 stubs, half the price of the Ultra Pack. And then the Deluxe Pack is odds of 1 to 20 of getting an 89, 1 to 5 for getting an 87, and 1 to 1 of getting an 85 plus. Only 10,000 stubs for this one. So this is why I tell you guys to try to get better at investing in cards. If you look at my last video on investing, I give you a couple good I'll give you a good Twitter account to follow for investing. If you don't have Twitter, I recommend just trying to find a way to follow their posts for what players they're keeping up with. I just bought a bunch of Will Smiths from the Dodgers, thinking he's going to get upgraded at least 1 or 2 points on his card. And I might have to sell them, though, to get some of these packs. All right, if you guys are not following Scan on Twitter, he is on top of this egg program hint for the mystery missions, like constantly updating it by the minute once he finds out. Obviously, people are helping him out as well. So you can look in the comments here. Someone said orange and pink ones are online, 25 strikeouts and 25 hits. And it says that in the multiplayer program. We're going to take a look at that. But a lot of these are somewhat obvious. The ones with the question marks, we just don't know about 100%. We're going to find out. And you guys may have noticed something different about my team from last time. We pulled Mike Trout. One day after my big 700 pack pull, I get 3 standard packs and 1 ballin pack. I open all of them. On the last standard pack, a standard pack in MLB the Show 25, we get Mike Trout. So if you haven't seen that video, you can click here to see that now. And the timing of this is actually perfect. One of the missions is to strike out with Trout. And we're going to do that and try to kill 2 birds with 1 stone by hopping into Conquest, getting a lefty save in Conquest and then striking out with Trout. So the timing of getting Trout was just perfect for this. All right, let's go ahead and lead off with Trout so we can just strike out with him right away. Play, single player modes, Conquest. Okay, so you just got to complete it. There's no special goal where you have to get a certain stronghold first or like buy a certain turn. Okay, so we got to strike out with Trout and we got to get a save with a lefty, which means we can't go up by more than like 3 runs, I think. 4 maybe. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so intentional strikeout with Trout, and then my first real at bat with him was a home run. I know it's offline, but still. Okay, so let's put in Hobie Milner for the save with a lefty. Oh god. All right, that works, I think. Big celebration right there from Harper for this egg that we're supposed to get, I think, right? We should get at least 1 egg. Hopefully 2, if everything worked out right. Harper really likes eggs, I guess. Okay, so we got this mission done. The egg one was definitely striking out with Trout. I just said the egg one. You know what I mean. Swordfish was striking out with Trout, and big Conquest mystery was get a save with a lefty. Let's go back to Scan's tweet to see what else we got to get. By the way, we can definitely confirm it's in mini seasons because it literally says where to play mini seasons. But if we go back to Scan's tweet, 1 sacrifice hit in mini seasons, probably a bunt or something. We're going to see about that. Or a sac fly, maybe. All right, and then we're thinking that Let's Roll is 6 hits in Diamond Quest because you got to get 6 hits. All right, mini seasons, 2 holds in mini seasons. If you guys don't know what a hold is, we'll go over that right now. It's just a pitcher entering a save situation and then being taken out before getting the save. So basically, it's a good idea to go up by maybe 2 or 3 runs at most. Have a pitcher come in, have him pitch like 2 or 3 batters, take him out, and then have someone else get the save. All right, so that pitcher will get the hold. This means you'll have to play 2 games to get 2 holds. All right, whoa there, slow down. Is play versus CPU, and that's going to be doubles. You're going to get a double. And based off of this tweet, I'm guessing it has to be someone very slow. And it works with David Ortiz because he has 12 speed. All right, we're not completely sure what wait a second is. We'll come back to that. Trivia night is pitch a quality start with Vita Blue. All right, if you don't know what a quality start is, it is defined as pitching at least 6 innings and allowing 3 or fewer earned runs. So you could probably knock this out while playing versus the CPU to get 2 missions done at once. And crazy enough, the last switch hitter in the American League to win MVP was Vita Blue, who is a pitcher, and he also won Cy Young that year. So I think this one is pretty straightforward. And now that I'm realizing it, you cannot buy Vita Blue. You have to have him from either the A's collection in the live series or the program collection, and the Common Courtesy program is another way to get the common Vita Blue, okay? So if you don't have him yet, you got to do one of those programs to get him. We're going to use the 86, obviously, to help us get that quality start. All right, let's hop into CPU and see if we can get these missions done. We're going to play as the home team here so we can play at a big stadium so we don't accidentally hit a home run with David Ortiz. There it is. What are you doing? All right, and I'm just going to try to fly through these innings with Vita Blue here and go 6 full innings without giving up more than 3 runs. That should work. Stay right there. All right, this will be the last inning for Vita Blue. That's 6 quality innings, so we can take him out now just so we don't risk him giving up any runs, and we just got to win the game. All right, let's see if we get those 2 missions done with this one. Okay, we have 20 XP, which means we got 2 missions done. Trivia night was Vita Blue, quality start, and Whoa There Slow Down was getting a double. I should have known it was a double with David Ortiz. It says it right there. So I don't know what the speed number is. It might be below 20 speed. It might be below 30, 15. I'm not sure, but it works with David Ortiz. Now in mini seasons, we got to get a sacrifice hit and 2 holds. Okay, we'll keep him at second and try to bunt him over to third and see if that counts. And then when he's at third, we'll try to get a sac fly, or just try to get under or something. It's good we have a guy with speed on base now. That doesn't work. We need to send you back to third. That might work. Not very deep, but Trey Turner has 98 speed. We'll send him. Decent throw. All right, that's the sacrifice fly. We had a sack bunt earlier in the inning. I think we took care of that one. Let's try to get a hold. Okay, we go up by 3, so we can't get any more runs after this. Okay, we actually just gave up a run, and I would have forgot to bring in someone else if I didn't give up that home run right there. Ellie just did a home run on a curveball right down the middle, pretty much. All right, now Edwin Uceta should get the hold if we bring in someone else for the save and actually get the save. All right, so now Strom should get the save and Uceta should get the hold. That's 1 hold. Let's go check the progress on the program here. Okay, we did get 1 hold, so we got to get 1 more to get that mission done, to get the 5 XP. And we also got the sack hit, so it was probably the sacrifice fly. The only one we're not sure of is wait a second, but everything else looks to be all right, including the eggs. All right, so getting a green and blue egg is in Diamond Quest, getting the red and yellow egg in Conquest, finishing both of those. So you got to finish the Conquest map, finish the Diamond Quest. Purple egg is doing all of the moments. Pink egg is 25 strikeouts online. Orange egg is 25 times on base online. All right, guys, so I hope this helped. Make sure you go give Scan a follow, SCANN, on Twitter. He's always on top of this stuff. It's awesome. I'm sure we'll have the wait a second mystery done by the time we even get this video up on YouTube. So go check him out. Stay on top of it. You saw all the other ones worked. Make sure you do your moments, your conquest, your online missions to get all this done. Maybe buy a pack or 2 if you want. Some of those cards are decent. And I'll see you on the next one.